growing up, I sold my soul a good price, out of sight. My hoe got talent, right? Whole squad ran.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR Ranks coming at y'all with another video. And as y'all see, I told y'all where I'm at, man. I'm in this mic career, we out here grinding. But wishlist, bro, wishlist. 2K18, I said 2K18. NBA 2K19 wishlist. Now what this is just things that are off the top of my mind that I feel like they should add to the game. And just because off the top of my mind doesn't mean that it's stupid things. These things make sense. Okay, so first off, let's start off with the rep rewards, right? Rep rewards, and a lot of people have said this, has to be better. I think some 2K devs did confirm, or Mike Wing I think it was, did confirm that the rep rewards will be better, but we cannot believe 2K until it's actually done. So with that being said, we're not gonna believe it until we see it. So they gotta have better rep rewards, man. Not everybody is trying to grind at 99, so they can't make the best thing does have to be at 99, but that can't be the only good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, when you hit 92 overall, you get a skateboard, and that's really it. Like if you're not going to 99 after that, there's really no good rewards after that. The only really good reward after 92 is 96 overall when you get God Next VIP. And then 99 overall when you get your badges increased. So they need to make it worth, like, they need to make everybody have fun when they play the game. They can't just say, oh, you hit 93 overall and you get a indoor basketball machine. Makes no sense. It's pretty stupid. So that's first thing. Rep rewards, they have to fix the rep rewards. It is crucial, it is important. On to the next one. Park. Now for the park, at first, it seemed really good when they came out with the playground. Like, everybody was begging for new parks, and we ended up getting the playground in the neighborhood, and it seemed good, but the neighborhood was just too much for the service to handle. When you walk from, like, inside the neighborhood to the playground, you usually get switched to a different server. So I don't think it's a good idea to have a neighborhood that no one's never in, you know? When you walk through the neighborhood, you don't see a lot of people at Swags or a lot of people at the tattoo shop. You're just walking through by yourself, and there's no one in there. It's usually just people inside of the park. But with that being said, they need to just come out with new parks, man. That's what we want. We just want new parks, maybe even new affiliations. If they don't come out with new affiliations and they still come out with the new parks, that's perfectly fine. But if they just give a fresh start, because I feel like it's been 2 back-to-back years where it's just been straight up disappointing. So I feel like maybe they want to do a fresh start and probably just come with new affiliations, new parks, and forget about the neighborhood, bro. We don't care about the neighborhood. We just want good park gameplay, and we don't want to be lagging in the park while we're playing. So that's that for the new parks. On to the next thing. Now, while you play park, it's very fun at first, but then after a while, it just gets old. You know what I'm saying? And it's only been like that for the past 2 years. In 2K15 and 2K16, I never got tired of the game. I enjoyed it all the way, and I couldn't wait for the next one to come out. So that was that. But with 17 and 18, it's just park just got tiring. It's been some trend every year. So these are the trends since 2K15. This has been the trend. Okay, 2K15. The number one story of the 2K15 was demigods. That was it. The game was fun, but demigods killed the fun at the same time. But the game was really good, but the only thing that killed it was demigods. 2K16, I didn't have a problem with 2K16. That was the best 2K to me, 2K16. The only issue that people were having was that they patched speed boosting, but I never really cared about that because I've never been a player that used speed boosting, so it never really mattered to me. So 2K16 was pretty good, but the only problem that people really had was speed boosting. 2K17 was the worst, probably the worst 2K of all time. You had glass cleaners shooting step back threes, dribbling the ball like dribble gods, and it probably was because they allowed everybody to get every badge. Like it didn't matter what position you were, what archetype you were, you could get any badge that you worked towards, which made no sense because a lot of glass cleaners were having limitless range, and it just made no sense. So 2K17 was pretty bad. And the park, it just got tiring. So with that being said, and I don't even have to explain 2K18, you guys know that. But with that being said, I feel like they need to add park tournaments. Now when I say park tournaments, they have to do something with park, like how they used to have the like the rival days where everybody would like compete and try to get as much park wins as possible. And who, like at the end of the rival day, like when the rival tournament is over, whoever had the most points or the most wins would win the whole tournament and get a new park. They need to bring that back. I don't understand why they took that out of the game. It really doesn't make much sense to me as to why they take that out. It's just pretty dumb for them to do that, and then they come up with all this extra stuff we don't care about. But I think it's only right because if the pro-am players are getting all these rewards for like to become professionals and stuff like that, I think that park players would at least want to have park tournaments. Maybe, you never know, maybe something like where you could even win like money, like $50,000, something, you know what I'm saying? Something for park tournaments would be really fun. It would definitely keep the game alive for a longer period of time. And yeah, park tournaments. But on to the next thing, just all in one, animations. That's really it. Just animations, because animations have been a issue like almost every year. Usually what we could expect is if the game just comes out and they have like a terrible animation, like one of the animations they had this year was if you were a big man and you went for a layup when you got the ball, they'd make you throw the ball underneath the backboard, so it would hit underneath the backboard and you wouldn't even touch rim. Like it was so crazy, and they had to get rid of that animation, but there was like a ton more. Like you can dribble through like a big crowd, like if there's a lot of traffic in front of you, they'll allow you to dribble through it. It doesn't matter. Another big problem was heavily contested shots. Now, if you're a pure sharp, there's nothing wrong with you making a heavily contested shot. But when you're like a pure playmaker, like just all these random builds, making heavily contested shots, that's how you know the game is broken. So that's been like the main issue that I can think of, like regarding like animations and like shots or whatever you want to say. So hopefully they can fix that. So animations. Another thing is the prices for VC. Way too expensive, bro. Like $50 for 450k VC. You kidding me? That's a ton of money. And basically you have to buy everything. Like if you want to upgrade your players to 85 overall, you got to pay like $50. Like it's ridiculous. They make everything cost VC. Everything costs VC. Doesn't matter. And my team is a whole different story. I don't want to fully get into that, but if there are people in here that care about my team, because I stopped caring about it, because it's literally just a money grab. Like they just want you to spend as much money on packs as possible. Hopefully they can fix my team, lower the pack odds. I mean, I said lower the pack odds. No, don't lower the pack odds. Higher them, make that pack odds better, because people are spending so much money. I went back on my team and I seen a pack that cost 20,000 VC for one pack. And you could potentially, you're most likely going to get a silver player, bronze player, gold player, emerald player. It's a player that you're not going to use, and you spent 20,000 VC on it. So hopefully they can fix that, the My Team issue that they got, and they need to make the game modes fun again like how they used to be. They need to fix that. So those are for the My Team people that actually care. What else is there? Remember, yeah, just off the top of my head, I don't have a list, so this is just like me just saying like what they need to fix. Obviously the servers. The servers have been an issue for ever since 2K has been out. They need to fix their servers. They need to do it fast, ASAP, all that, bro. So I think that's pretty much it, man. That's probably pretty much it. Actually, regarding like the little tournaments that they do, like not tournaments, but like the Mountain Dews, the Ruffles. What else do they do? They got the house rules. I guess they can keep that going. That's a pretty good thing to have. Just don't take that out. Leave that in there. I'm pretty sure people enjoy the opportunity to get their players with the full upgrades or whatever it is, like the maximum attribute boost. I'm pretty sure everybody enjoys that. So leave those in there. And for the park, just come out with new parks. Y'all seen everything I said, man. I'm not about to repeat it. If y'all seen anything specifically that y'all like agree with, y'all can comment down below and just like talk about what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Like just put in the comment section like if I missed anything or if I forgot to say anything, I forgot to put anything in my wish list, just comment down below, man, and we can just talk about it, because the game has a lot of work. It has a lot of work, bro. Like, this game has so much work that needs to be done. It's not even funny. I'm pretty sure we're all tired of waiting for 2K to come out for a new 2K every year, and it's just the same disappointments. It's been like this since 2K16. So 2K16, we enjoyed it. A lot of people got tired of speed boosting, but it wasn't really that bad of a game. It was a good game. A lot of people say that 2K16 was the best game. Some may argue 2K15, but the trend has been, ever since 2K16, we're like, okay, the game is good. We wait for 2K17 to come out. 17 comes out, terrible game, absolutely terrible. All year, terrible. We wait for 18 to come out, terrible again. Everybody's done playing it, and then with the rise of Fortnite, everybody is like just less tolerant for 2K because they'll just go play Fortnite with their friends. It's fun, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's getting views off of it, so that's what it is. A lot of people even stop posting 2K. Like, people aren't playing 2K anymore. I don't stream on Twitch like that because I still have yet to get a camera. But if you look at the Twitch numbers, like, usually there's like 200,000 people watching Twitch, or maybe even more than that. And the most that somebody will get in a Twitch stream for Fortnite is like 200,000, and that's Ninja. But then when you look at the other lower guys, like 1,000, 5,000, like, it's in the thousands. Then you go to 2K and you look at the Twitch streaming, and the most views that'll be there is like 1,000 or less, or sometimes just only in the hundreds. Like, it won't even get to the thousands. So that just goes to show that people are just tired of 2K. They're just really tired of it. They want the game. We want the game to get better, because as basketball fans, there's a lot of us that are very passionate about basketball. A lot of us played basketball competitively, like in high school or AAU or college. So that makes us really passionate. Or just the fans that really love the game of basketball. They like to play with their friends or whatever. Just the game of basketball and the sport is a sport that a lot of people are passionate about, and we care about it. So that's why we play the game. We want the game to do better, and they know that they can do better. So that's pretty much it, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys comment anything that y'all want to see on the wish list. Maybe I'll do a part 2, like one where I sit down and I write down stuff and I'll go over it, so y'all can comment that down below, man. But like I said, man, that's pretty much it. It's your boy JR Ranks. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new.